Okay, so I'm starting. I want to be like a YouTube blogger, Facebook blogger, whatever. So that's what I help people. It's my whole purpose. So my question is, young kids, old people, whatever. What do you want out of life? What do you expect? Young kids, they're trying to figure it out. They're trying to figure out life, what they want to do. Sorry, where they want to go. Old people, they've been there, done that, and they throw their hands up because they can't figure it out. Because the when you're in high school, you think, well, I'm gonna have a good career, I'm gonna have a good wife, I'm gonna have great kids, and I'm gonna conquer the world, and I'm gonna kick ass, and that's the end of it. That's what I thought. But no one ever told me the cold hard truth. What's gonna happen? If you don't got a game plan, how are you gonna get the good job, the good career? How are you gonna get the good wife? How are you gonna get the good kids? How are you gonna live happily ever after? Can anybody answer that for me? Because there's no one set formula for anybody in life. Every person is different. What a good career is different for everybody. So I try to teach the youth of our generation, or even the people my age. I'm 40. Bob Lewis, by the way. Try to teach them, like, you know what to do. You're lost, so you take this crappy job and you work it, and and then before you know it, you're making better money, but you hate it. You hate it. Before you know it, you buy a house, you get a wife. Maybe it's a good wife, maybe it's not a good wife. And you have kids, and you just settle. Before you know it, like, your cost of living is so expensive, you can afford to quit that dead end job or the job you hate to get a good job that you finally, after you get older, realize that, well, this is what I want to do. Okay, great. But now you figured out what you want to do, you can afford to take the pay cut to get the better job, to do what, to pay the bills and do what you want to do, what you love. Okay? That makes sense? So what you do is, like, you say, well, it's okay. Like, I'll be the boss someday. Or I'll be the manager. I'll be whatever. Or I can transfer. I can do whatever. So you tell yourself that, and you're scared. You're afraid because you just want to make the wife happy, or your fiance, or whoever it is, your girlfriend, and the kids. You got to provide for them, or whatever. And before you know it, like, 10 years goes by, 20 years goes by, maybe 30 years. And you say, well, when I retire, that's going to be it. Like, I got this job, I hate it, but, like, I'll retire and everything's going to be okay. When I retire, the kids will be raised, they'll be on their own. And me and my wife can, if you stay with her the whole time, we can be happy, we can travel, we can do whatever. So you base your whole life on this. And then when you get to, which I'm not there now, but based off my experience with other people and the research I've done, when you get to retirement, most people, like, spend their whole lives doing a crappy job that they hate because they're too afraid. They're too afraid to do anything about it. They're too afraid to do what they love or take a chance and do something that they're into. So they just deal with it, and they put up with shit for 20 or 30 years. Guess what? Like 20, 30 years goes by, or more than that, whatever. And then in their 60s, like, hey, I can retire now. Everything's going to be great. You know what? From what I hear, when you're in your 60s and you can retire and you have the money to retire and you think life's going to be great, the biggest thing you're going to look forward to, or not look forward to, that wish you could do over, is that I wish I was young again. And I wish I would have taken the chance in the moment to enjoy my life. You know, you blow your money or you save it, whatever, but you're not enjoying the moment. You're not enjoying it. You understand what I'm saying? Because tomorrow is never promised. You could die tomorrow. It happens every day. You could die tomorrow. And if you're bad with money or if you're good with money, it doesn't matter. You know, obviously it's, you know, good to be decent with money, okay? But not like save all your money up till the day you die, and then when you die, you're like, well, what was that for? Why did I save all the money? Because now I'm, you know, now once you're dead, no one gives two fucks about your money. The only but person give a fuck about your money is your kids, if you have them, that get your money. So you know, so life is about, like, I watched this video and it said people spend their whole lives looking forward to, they sacrifice their health for money. And when they get older, they sacrifice their money for their health because they spent their whole life in a shitty job that they hated or did not like. It stressed them out, and whether they get a heart attack, diabetes, whatever they do. You know, I don't care. But the point is, once you get older and you realize money doesn't make me happy, being happy makes me happy. You know, like, so you can go through life and look forward to retirement. Like, oh, when I'm retired, I'm happy. It's going to be great. I'm going to have money. I can travel the world and stuff. But when you're in your 60s, how much shit do you want to do? I mean, like, how fun is that going to be? Why can't you take the plunge, take a chance, and, you know, enjoy the moment now? If you got kids, don't have kids, whatever. Enjoy every aspect that you have now, because tomorrow is never promised. So it doesn't mean go blow your money. It doesn't mean save all your money. It means save some money. Sorry. Take vacations. If you want to go to the Bahamas, or you want to go to Vegas, you want to go to Hawaii, you know, do it. If you got the money, do it. If you got the money to be responsible and go on that vacation, do it. Because what is the point if you save all your money up your whole life and then you retire and, like, oh, now it's time to start living, and you die tomorrow? I've seen it. I've seen people die. I'm 40 years old. I've seen people die, you know, like, way too early. A guy where I used to work, he hated his job. He worked there for 29 years. And I was at the same job as he was. Doesn't matter where. And he hated his job, and he just wanted to retire. He had 29, I think, 0.5 years in, about to retire. And he seemed like a healthy guy. And he just had a heart attack in his sleep and died. And he was my inspiration to leave the company I was at, because I was unhappy. I was happy there for 6 years. And I spent the next 2.5 years debating, where would I go? What would I do? What would make me happy? Because life's about making you happy, not saying, oh, how can I make the most money? Because if you're a dumbass with money, it don't matter if you make $10,000 a year or $1 million a year. You're always going to be broke. Okay? Understand that. You're always going to be broke. There's never going to be enough money to make you happy. So what you got to learn is, it's okay to have goals. And I'm all about goals, motivation, set your goals. But at some point you got to understand, like, when you get to the point where, like, you should be happy, like, well, okay, I'm making 40,000 a year or 50,000, whatever it is. You got to finally accept the point where you say, okay, I'm happy. Like, I got enough. I can live comfortably. Don't worry about money. I love my job, and that's okay. And you go on vacations and you play with your kids and you love them and you enjoy them, every moment of it. And that's what it's all about. Because it's never about looking forward to the future. It's never regretting the past. It's about living and enjoying the moment right now. I got a very close relationship with my daughter. I always have. She's 18 now. And I've always put her above me. I've coached her sports. She wanted to play club sports. I've did everything she ever wanted to do. And the reason we're close is because I never made her interested in what I'm into. I was interested in what she was into. I would take her out to eat once a week or twice a week. And I'd say, hey, how you doing? How's things going? And I would talk to her and connect with her. And I think this is important with every kid from every parent in their life. I don't care if you got 20 kids or one kid. You find that one thing that your kid's into, whether it's playing in the band or eating out or playing sports or whatever it is. And you take, whether it's, like I said, one kid or 20 kids, you take a kid out one-on-one, you say, hey, how's your week going? You okay? You good? And you talk to them. And they talk to you. And they tell you how it's going. And you connect with them. And they know you care about them. They know you give two shits about them, which most people don't do about kids nowadays. They raise them, whatever. They just deal with them. But my point to you is, for me, kids were important. I have a stepson and I have a daughter, a full daughter and a stepson. And I'm there for them, whatever they need. I'll do it. I'll bend over backwards, whatever they need. And you know what? I'll never regret it. And they know who's got their back. And if your kids don't know when they're growing up, if they can't tell you who's got their back, then you failed as a parent. Because life is about knowing who's got your back. If someone don't, if you go through life and you can't say that anybody truly has your back 100%, then you've failed. Either you're a fake person that isn't deserving of a real friend or good family members, or then you've just, well, that's kind of says it all, but you've screwed over everybody in your life. So if you don't have, life's not about having 30 friends, 20 friends, whatever. Life is about having a handful, 1 or 2, 3, whatever, of friends that have your back 100%. And when all things go bad and it seems like there's no hope, you got those couple people in your life that will scoop you up out of the gutter and say, hey, I got you. What do you need? And they don't care the consequence. They don't care if they loan you money or whatever and they don't get it back, which I'm sure they will. But they don't care. They got you. And you got to evaluate your life about who's got your back, because if you haven't been a good person and you're a fake person, which most people think they're not fake, but 99% of the people in society, most of you people that watch this video are fake. So if you don't have somebody in your life that's got your back 100%, you think about it. Like, when I lose everything, all else fails, they got my back. And it's hard to say who would actually have your back when you're in the bottom of the barrel and you have nothing to offer. No money, no nothing. You're a broken person. You got nothing to offer. And they don't care. They don't question it, because they know you're a good person and they know you do the same for them. And they'll take care of you. If you got no one in your life you can think of that could ever do that, then, there's a problem with you. I don't care if you like this video, don't like it. I really don't care. But the few people that will take something out of this, that's why I'm making the video. Because that's what life's all about. Life's all about being a good person. And, my goal is not to die with $1 million in the bank, $100,000. I don't care. Not to be able to give my daughter a bunch of money so she can not appreciate it and blow it, and blow it on a bunch of dumb stuff and whatever. My goal is to die with a smile on my face and that my daughter says I was the best dad she could think of. And that'd make me a happy man. Now, if I can help my daughter along the way as much as I can, make her still work for it, earn everything she gets, but, when she hits hard times or something, I'm there for her. As long as she doesn't understand, like, this ain't a free gift. Like, you got to work, you got to make your own way like I had to. You got to make your own way. And that handing your kids everything is never, ever a good idea. So well, I don't want to see my kids struggle. I don't want to see them struggle like I did. Why not? Why not? Me struggling since I was 19 out of high school was the best thing ever for me. I had to make my own way. No one was guiding me. No one was handing me all the answers and saying, hey, you should do this. And I had a lot of years of figuring life out. And I'm 40 now. I started my business when I was 39. And I'm still figuring it out. I love it. It's great. It's been a disaster, but I don't regret it. It's something I want to do. And anybody ever in history that has been successful has failed and failed and failed. And most people are afraid to fail. They're afraid to succeed and they're afraid to fail. So are you afraid to fail? Are you afraid to take the chance? Because I'm in the worst place I've ever been in my life. Worst place. But it's okay. I know I'm still living and breathing. I know I'm healthy. My daughter's healthy. I could succeed and made $2 million and be laying in a hospital bed right now dying of cancer, and none of that shit would have mattered. I wouldn't care how much money I made. Understand me? So I can take the attitude like, and I've had so much criticism. It's ridiculous. And I don't care. I just shrug it off. Because when you leave your job, they want to see you fail. They want to say, oh, yeah, he shouldn't have left. He's an idiot. And that's what I'm dealing with now. And that's okay. Because it don't define me. I know who I am. I know what I want to do. I know where I want to go. So when I know all that, I'm not gonna give up. I should have given up a while ago. Most people would have. I'm not gonna. And when I get to the place where I want to be, it'll be better. And I know that. I've researched it. I've talked to people that are at the place where I want to be. Many people. And I know it's possible. I know it's in the horizon. It's going to happen soon. But if I would have gave up in the last year and a half, I'd have lost everything. Got a job because it's safe. It's safe. I got insurance. I got all this stuff, all this great stuff. But it doesn't define who I am. What defines who I am is the fact that I'm not going to quit. I'm not going to give up. Never. I'm going to keep going where I want to go, what I know is right, because I don't doubt myself. And, if I fail again, it's okay. I'll keep going. I will get where I want to be, no matter what anybody says, where anybody thinks in this video, because I don't care. I know where I want to be. And you know what? And life is about grit. You don't have to be smart. You don't have to be a genius. You have to believe in something and go at it 100% and never back down until you get what you want. But most people are not capable of doing that. If you don't understand that, then just stop watching the video. You don't have to be a genius. You don't have to be smart. You have to have determination and never give up. That's it. If it's something you believe in and you want to do 100%, you do it and you don't stop till you get what you want. And that is the end of it. That's the cold, hard truth. And, like, I will get to where I want to be, period. There's no question. I've had to brainstorm and figure it out and, stomp out fires and do all this stuff to get where I want to be. And I'm not there yet. I'm close, but I'm not there. I'm not going to tell you everything's going to be, start your own business. It's going to be okay. It's going to be perfect. Yeah, it'll be easy. There's no boss, blah, blah, blah. There's always a boss. There's always a boss. Whether it's your customer or, whoever it is, there's always a boss giving their opinion, okay? So you got to deal with that. You never get away from people. But the point is, you got to understand that it's if you have the determination and the drive and the smarts, you're not going to be a genius. You got to be like halfway smart. But you have the determination. The determination is where it's at, the grit. That's what's going to happen. And I guarantee you 90% of the people watching this or more don't have it. You don't have it. If you don't have it, fine. You do, let me take that back. I think you do have it. But you never let your brain get over the fact you're too scared. You're a sheep. You're too afraid. You never jump out there. I jumped out there. I risked my retirement, my other retirement, everything, every penny I ever saved. I lost it all. Lost every penny. But I still have my semi. I still can go in the right direction. And I get to where I want to be. I didn't let it stop me. So, what do you want? What do you want in life? What's going to make you happy? Think about that. What's going to make you happy? When you figure out what's going to make you happy, not how much money can you make in life, because who cares about money? If you figure out in life what's going to, think about it. If you're working at some stupid factory that you hate, or you're working construction and you hate it, or you're working at a warehouse, whatever it is, I don't care. But when you figure out in life, not how can I make more money, blah, 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 whatever. You say, what makes me happy in life? What do I like doing? Do I like building stuff? Do I like doing paperwork? Do I like bossing people around? Do I not want to be a boss? Whatever. You have to determine that. When you determine that, then you say, once you determine what makes me happy, then you say, how do I make the most money doing what makes me happy? So if it's running equipment, construction equipment, or if it's running a forklift in a warehouse, or just being in line at the warehouse, or working in an office, being a loan officer, what, I don't know. I don't know all the careers out there. Only you know that. But once you figure that out and you pinpoint it, when you talk to your brain. What do I like to do? What's going to make me happy? You got to figure that out. Once you do, say, okay, well, let's make some good money, get some good benefits, doing what I love. And if you're doing what you love, not my saying, not my line. You never work a day in your life. Because life is not about dying with a bunch of money in the bank. What good does that do if you're 6 foot on the ground and dead? Well, it doesn't matter if you had $50 billion. You're dead. The point is, enjoy the moment now. Enjoy life. Enjoy it. Get a job doing what you love. Making better money. Advance yourself. Set a goal. Okay? If you got a crappy job, if you're working at McDonald's, you're working at a crappy factory, I would like to make $30 an hour. Okay? That's a goal. How do I make $30 an hour? What do I like to do? Okay, you like to do. Well, if you like working at factories, well, you can apply at Ford or Dana or Honda. Put your time in. Before you know it, you have good benefits. You'll make $30 an hour. Or maybe you have to go to college. You want to be a nurse. and I never did it. I want to do it when I was younger, and I never did it because I was too afraid. Be a nurse. Be a nurse practitioner. Be a doctor. Whatever you want to do it. Stop making excuses and being afraid of losing your job. Do what you know is right. Make a plan. If you know what's right, make a plan. How do I do this? Well, if I go to college, how am I going to pay the bills? Figure it out. I can't figure that out for you. You got to figure it out. But you have to take the initiative and figure it out to make you happy. And, you know, you're an adult now. There's nobody patting you in the back going, oh, well, maybe you should do this. Maybe you should do that. No, you're an adult now. So if you're afraid to make decisions, well, you got to grow up. You got to man up or chick up. Chick up. Do it. And, you know, the least I can expect is that this video helps you in some way. I don't want no money. I don't want nothing out of it. I don't want likes. I don't want nothing. The only thing that would help me out is if this video helps you, you message me someday when you got your shit together and you say, hey, this video changed my life. And I'm thankful for it. That would make you feel better. You know, but stop fucking around. Stop making excuses. Stop blaming your boss. Stop blaming your coworkers for everything. Okay, here's the thing I learned a long time ago. There's a difference between winners and losers. Okay. One difference in a job place between winners and losers is a loser is going to go to his boss with a problem. Say there's a problem here, blah, blah, blah. A winner, this one, whatever, is going to go to his boss and say, there's a problem. Here's the solution, how to fix it. Because you can go through life and you can complain. You can blame your situation. You can blame your coworkers. You can blame whoever you want. But if you're in the position you're in, it's your fault. Period. It's not your bosses. It's not your coworkers. It's you making a bad decision, being a job you don't like or don't respect. So if you don't like that, you got to finally say, hey, this is my fault. Take responsibility and fix it. What do you want to do? Do something about it. Stop being afraid. Get over the fear and do something about it. And if you don't want to, fine. You're going to be a loser the rest of your life. And by loser, I mean someone that works a job, can pay the bills, hates his job, and just tolerates his life. Or do you want to be the person that loves his life? And by loves his life, I don't mean someone that's rich or, you know, is just comfortable with money. It's not a get rich quick program. I'm selling nothing. I'm talking about my life experience and the knowledge I've gained over 40 years. Do something about it or shut the fuck up. Go to your stupid fucking job. Work it like an idiot, like a dummy. Never challenge yourself. Listen to some boss that you're annoyed by and hate. And go home and shut up about it. If you don't want to do it, shut up. But if you want to do it, do it. Stop making excuses and do it. There's nothing else to say. Better yourself. For yourself. Not anybody else around you. For you. You prove this to yourself. I proved a lot of things to myself. Took a long time. But I know who I am. I know what I want out of life. And if I don't get it right away, then I'll keep going. But I'll get it. You know why? Because I'll never stop. And if you never stop, you'll get what you want. It's not like, oh, I want to be president. Oh, I want to be a CEO of a company. You know, that's just pipe dreams. Not everybody can be a CEO. Not everybody can be president. That's not realistic. You got to figure out what you want to do and go 100% at it realistically. Oh, I want to be a millionaire. That's ridiculous. Some people can be a millionaire, but it's a very small percentage. I'm not talking about that stuff. I'm talking about going after what you believe in, what you want to do, and just kick ass 100% at it. and make good money, do it. And just like, so you can go to work, you love your job, you make enough money to be comfortable and just enjoy life. Go home, drink a beer, sit on the couch, or hang out with your wife, your kids, whatever. But don't come home stressed out, not making any money. And, I know it's a long video, and this is my first video like this ever in my life. And to be honest with you, I'm half drunk. But what I'm saying is true. There's no denying what I'm saying. So think about your life choices. And if you think you always have bad luck and things are going bad, most likely you're a bad decision maker. And if you're a bad decision maker, what do you got to do? Start thinking better and making better decisions. Instead of buying the cheap plain Jane car with low miles, you want to buy the fancy Camaro that's got 200,000 miles. That's the same price because you want to look cool, or it's a cool car. That's not a good decision. You got to make better decisions. You got to, what's the cheapest? What will get me to work? What's cheaper in insurance? All that. What's better in fuel mileage? All that stuff. You got to change your whole person. And the only person that can do it is you. And if you don't want to do it, don't do it. And don't blame anybody else for you being a failure and not a success, for somebody that's working at McDonald's the rest of their life, or working some crap job that you don't like. Don't blame anybody else. It's your fault. There's nobody else to blame but you. I don't give two fucks if you like this video or not. I don't. But the few people that are going to watch this video and understand what I'm saying, everything I'm saying, and that changes their life, maybe it's one person. That's okay. It was worth, I'm 31:55 in the video right now. It's worth the 31 minutes and 55 seconds of the video. Because I just want to help people. I just want to make them bypass the mistakes, because I had no direction, no guidance when I was younger. So I want to help them skip that step with all the failure before they get to where they want to be. And watch this video for my failures and my success to get where they want to be. And spare me your comments. I don't need no comments. If it's a positive one, great. If you got some stupid negative comment, I don't care. Go ahead and post it. I really don't care. Got nothing to prove. I'm not asking for money. I'm not asking for nothing. I got nothing to gain. But if you made it this far to watch this whole video, then you care. You care about your future. You care about your success. And if you have any other questions or concerns, you can message me on Facebook. But, you're never going to get to where you want to be unless you want it 100%. The only thing you got to do